He's got a mate in Memphis.
You can make him.
Yeah, all day.
Yeah.
He's got a mate in Memphis. I wouldn't leave.
He does. But think about this. How about this? Oh, I'm liking this. Nash. Let me say this a few more times. Nash, got at the end of the season, finally. God damn it, finally. Free money right there. Free money space in the cap. We'll lose whoever else. I'm sure Boozer's gone at the end of the season, too. I don't know that, but I just have a feeling.
He's terrible.
Yeah, I'm thinking you signed.
He was a 1-year contract, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Like a $7 million deal.
Well, he was part of the trade for Powell, wasn't he?
Yes.
Isn't that how we got him?
I thought Powell was a free agent.
Powell was. Did we just swap signings? Is that what happened?
I think
because
that's what
Powell
happened.
signed.
Did they snowball each other's contracts?
Yep.
Okay. So we'll get rid of Boozer most likely. Sign Goran for whatever stupid amount of money you want to sign him for.
Actually, he's European, so he'll take less than he probably deserves.
Yeah. Then you go for Marc Gasol, max deal. And you got
European.
Yeah, Kobe fading his way out, but teaching the youngins.
Yeah.
What?
What fantasy world are you living in?
Kobe fading out?
Someone something.
There's a lot of things wrong with you. First of all, Jim Buss. That makes too much sense for Jim Buss to do.
But, I mean, they could
Kobe mentoring younger guys.
That was a joke. But he could sign these 2 max deals because Marc Gasol is worth a max deal more than Dragic is.
Oh, yeah. He's earned
Dragic. So sign these 2 guys max deals. You got Kobe. You got Sacre. You got Jordan Hill. You got, what's his name that broke his leg. That's actually not a bad-looking team.
No,
it's not.
If they could bring in one more decent shooting guard, I think they'd be good to go.
Yep.
That's a playoff contender right there.
Exactly.
That's not a championship contender until Kobe
It's a
retires.
start.
Yeah.
But
It's a start.
You've got some stars with some hustlers on the team.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be a start in the right direction.
It's a good start for a good team.
How about they let this guy run the fucking team?
No
huh?
shit.
Jesus.
That easy.
Get Jimmy Buss out of there.
Jesus Christ. Speaking of that, Magic Johnson, that is. Talking a lot about dicks tonight.
Right.
Thinks that Jim Buss should admit that he fucked up and just ask for help, and and then turn the team over to Cupcake, not.
Yeah, I was going to say you put Cupcake on here to make a joke, and then you went with his regular name. I'm like, okay.
I just didn't want you guys to be confused about the former
with
Cupcake co-host. I don't know why you do Mr. Ed.
Hooters.
Hooters. Okay. You need to start drinking. Anyways, turn it over to Mitch Kupchak as opposed to our former co-host, Douche Kupchak? I don't know. And that Kobe needs to put his foot down and tell him he's not going to play if they don't start doing something better with the team.
Yeah, that was a good interview. I don't know if you actually listened to the.
I only read.
Interview.
I didn't listen.
That was good. Yeah, I mean, he just called out Jimmy Buss. He doesn't know what he's doing. And
he doesn't.
He needs to realize it and turn it over to his sister.
Please.
And
I'd fuck her.
Yeah. That's what was funny was he said, well, Jim Buss never had wanted much to do with the Lakers when I played, so I really didn't know him. I love his sister. I'm like, yeah, I bet you do.
Yeah, we all do.
We all love
easy
his
on
sister.
the Ojos, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jim Buss isn't going to do that because that means Phil would come back. And
not necessarily. He's in charge of the Knicks right now. He's doing a great
but
job.
Genie is the line to Phil. And I think the whole thing was he wanted to prove he could do it without Phil.
Look, we don't need Phil back. I'll say it right now. We don't need him back.
No.
We need someone in a place of power that'll make halfway decent decisions around there.
Well, plus
Byron Scott can't coach his way out of this hole, and I think Byron Scott's a good coach. He makes every team he goes to better, but he's just dealt the worst hand in the NBA right now.
He does it to himself. He shoots himself in the foot.
Hey, well, Byron Scott, which is named D'Antoni, did know how to do. Byron Scott knows how to tank.
That's true. Yeah. He's doing a great job.
His team is tanking. I mean, look at him in the first half of games, man. They're just kicking ass.
Right.
Second half, all of a sudden they come out and just can't do shit.
What do you think that locker room pep talk is like during the halftime? Hey, guys. Hey, you remember that whole bottom 5 we need to achieve to get our first round pick? What the fuck are you doing out there? Jeremy Lin, I'm putting you back in the game.
Yeah.
This new point guard's doing too good. Oh, Jesus.
So you're gonna start the second half. You're gonna start. Hey, but coach, we don't really, we're kind of. That's what I'm talking about. I want you guys in the game,
right?
So we're gonna, but he's good. He knows how to tank.
Yeah. Where's Jack Nicholson? Let's bring him off the bench. Let's do this the right way. All right, let's move on. LeBron was voted in as the VP of the Players Union. They've got a big contract battle coming up in 2017. They feel like having the star power of LeBron behind them, it's going to help them out.
It's a smart thing.
It's probably a smart
Very
thing.
smart.
Kentucky coach John Calipari, Dikembe Mutombo, no, and Kevin Johnson are all finalists in the Naismith Hall of Fame.
Yeah, and Tim Hardaway.
Yep.
Which he'll make it.
Hardaway, all the way.
You know who won't make it?
Don't you dare.
KJ.
Don't.
Kevin
You
Johnson.
Motherfuckers.
Ooh.
This isn't the Hall of Fame for worst cities in America. Let me tell you, as someone that just went to Sacramento, that is a goddamn shithole.
Yeah,
That is
it is.
fucking depressing.
We're cities that hire the best coaches.
Yeah.
But he kept the Kings there.
That's true.
And George Karl's now the coach.
That's right. We were going to get there.
Without Kevin Johnson, this does not happen.
You think?
Yeah.
How is he a part of hiring George Karl?
Because, no. He kept them in Sacramento.
Okay.
So now Sacramento benefits from the fact that George Karl.
What if Sacramento has
the
gone
obvious
to Portland,
choice.
to Seattle?
Well, obviously,
and then they hire George.
then George
Karl
Karl will be a Seattle coach again.
Right.
But
That'd been better.
But
That'd been
Kevin Johnson's
sweet
responsible for
basketball
them.
music.
Kevin Johnson's responsible for it happening in Sacramento. He gets applauded for that,
No.
and that just
Great story. Compelling and rich.
boosts his Hall of Fame. Come on, Manny. Say ho ho.
No, don't do that anymore. As you said, George Karl finally signed the deal with Sacramento Kings. He is their new head coach. 5 years, $15 million. Here, or 4 years, $15 million. Here's the thing. I've been saying since the day he got fired, why is he the best free agent coach in the league right now? He was fired as the reigning coach of the year, and it took him a year and a half to get a fucking job.
And how's Denver doing without him?
Horrible.
Yeah. Terrible.
Yeah, I love Brian Shaw, but B. Shaw is not holding his own in Denver. He is way too mile high right now. Adam Silver, our favorite of all
Once
sports
again.
commissioners, coming through. He wants, and this is something I bitch about all the time, he wants to eliminate this bullshit where the teams are playing 4 games in 5 nights. No more of that scenario.
Well, that's kind of stupid. You play 4 games in 5 nights, then the next week you play 2 games in 7 nights.
Yeah.
It's just stupid.
You know, they had that shortened season a few seasons back because of the strike, and I understand squishing a bunch of games together. That makes sense. But this horse shit where they're playing 4 games in 5 nights when they have a full season to get all 82 games in, and then they'll have like 5 nights off. This is what's hurting players. I say it all the time. This is what's hurting players. Too much playing in too many nights in a row, and it's not good for the league. If you got assholes like Derrick Rose out every other season because they're playing too many games back to back, how is that helping your money?
Yeah, and LeBron has to take 2 weeks off to save his back.
Right. Half of the Spurs have to go to the fucking old people clinic to rehab their shit. It's just ridiculous. So
He's the greatest. He just listens to what people...
Bound.
Yeah, I am the greatest. He listens to what people bitch about and says, hey, let's fix it.
Yeah.
That's what a commissioner's supposed to do, right?
Exactly.
All right.
I like him. We'll blow through these because we are running way late on time here. Kevin Durant thinks that the players should have a vote in the MVP.
I love it. He's right.
It's a great idea.
Well,
It should not just be the media.
He told the media, you guys have too much power. We're out there playing against these guys every day. You may think a guy's overrated, but we may think he's underrated.
Yes.
Fuck you.
That's right.
He also cussed at him, too.
He
I
said
don't know
fuck
if
you?
saw-
He said fuck
yeah,
you?
he like told them to fuck off in
Really?
in the media for the All-Star game.
Wow.
He's like, look, I've been nice for too long, and you guys write whatever you want anyways.
Is this
Like,
a true story?
So fuck it. He didn't tell him to fuck off. He said fuck it.
Is this for real?
Yeah.
I thought he
wow.
said you don't know shit or
Yeah,
something.
you don't
like
know shit, so fuck off.
Wow.
Or fuck it. And
This
I'm
is
just gonna say
ironic
what I want.
because he's the reigning voted in by media
Yeah,
MVP.
MVP,
Yeah. Interesting. Moving on, UNLV Hall of Fame coach, unlike Kevin Johnson, Hall of
Hey.
Fame coach Jerry
Only
Tark.
because he hasn't coached.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tarkanian, a.k.a. Tark, died at 84 last week.
Yeah, he had that UNLV team in the early 90s with
Yeah.
Larry Johnson.
Powerhouse.
Yeah, it was crazy.
What's
good
up, Mr. Larry Johnson?
team. What was the mama?
Huh?
Grandmama?
No, I was talking about Super Troopers.
I know, but then he had a character named Grandmama. Larry
did?
Johnson.
Oh.
Remember he'd do those commercials as an old lady dunking the ball?
Oh, I was still thinking Super Troopers.
Sorry.
And then last thing for basketball, 60% of the 500 college coaches that were polled vote to change the shot clock in college from 35 seconds to 30 seconds.
Yes, please.
And
Sure, why
a
not?
smaller percent, I think it was 30%, voted to have it 24 seconds like in the NBA.
Right. Get
And
these kids ready for the NBA.
not just NBA, but also international shot clock, 24
Right.
seconds. Why are you not consistent with what they're going to?
Not only that, then the coaches in college can be more prepared for coaching in the NBA, and they can get better jobs.
Well, and the players can be more.
Yes, they're ready for the NBA.
Yeah, it's so dumb.
And they'll have more incentive to come to college basketball.
Exactly. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. Moving on. You guys, if you guys want to be smart in college, you're going to need college books.
Yeah.
One place to get college books and many, just about everything else. Other things is Amazon.
That's right.
Smooth. And if you're
But
going
you got to get there somehow.
right, and if you're going to shop there, you got to get there. What's the way to get there? Is you go to the charitystrike.com with our brand new logo on the front page.
It's beautiful.
And remember Michael Mike over there was saying that that's your new rap name.
Michael Mike.
That the Amazon banner was being cut off at the bottom. Fix that, my brother.
All right.
Has been fixed
Wow,
as
good.
of today. Just go to the bottom of the home page or any page on the website. Click on the Amazon banner or just go to amazon.thecharitystrike.com. Takes you there. No extra dollar bills. That was the remix. I'm really hyper.
Michael Mike and dollar bills.
I'm really fucking hyper right now. It does not cost you anything extra. Gets a couple of pennies in our pockets to keep this shit free for you and to keep buying beer that I need to be drinking more of.
I thought maybe you stumbled and just went with it. You're like, oh, fuck it.
I kind of did.
Roll with
Yeah.
it. Okay, all right.
After about 2, I was like, can I keep going?
Keep it rocking.
I don't know why I'm stuttering. I must be having a stroke right now.
Not enough beer.
That's probably true. I'm only one deep with a whole lot of energy drinking in me. All right, let's talk about the small balls besides Mike's.
Now, there's lots of teams throughout this land, but I'm proud to be a Cubby fan. Believe me, 84 was just the start. We're going to bring a pennant to this park. Hey, I'm a Cub fan.
He's a Cub fan.
And I'm a Bud man.
He's a Bud man. Ooh, Harry.
Holy cow. We'll win the series before we're through. Cub fans is...
Manny in the chat room not only tell me that I need to drink more, but tell me that's an awesome logo. Thank you very much.
It is.
I think it's fun and cheesy and perfect for the Charity Strike.
That's right.
So we'll be making T-shirts and stickers. And I
Oh,
still
yeah. And
still
money.
owe Mandy a gift because I can't
Yeah,
find that
you can't
autographed
find the picture? Give her a
so,
shirt.
So I should get some stickers made up.
Sticker,
and-
yeah.
and send them that way. So
Like,
anyway,
Mike, shut up with the shirt. Stickers.
I'm not fucking rich, you asshole. You can pay for it. It's baseball news. We'll keep this short because there's not a lot going on. The Padres actually spent money.
Wow.
Holy shit, they spent
Again?
$75 million
James Shields.
over 4 years for James Shields, right-handed pitcher. But this is smart of James Shields. He can opt out after 2.
Oh, there you go.
Who wants to be down there for 4 goddamn years?
That's right.
The best thing about his press conference, and I kid you not, he said he plans to bring a championship to San Diego. I said, what, are you going to go throw for the Chargers? That's your best fucking chance. Jesus Christ. So we'll see how that works out. Andy Pettitte will be the 18th Yankee to have his number retired, number 46.
Eventually, there's not going to be enough numbers.
No more numbers.
I know. It's going to be
We're
like the
letters.
Lakers.
At least 46. That's not a number most people pick anyways.
I guess not.
We can retire that.
Yeah.
Who the fuck gets 46?
Playing for the Yankees, A3.
Yeah.
So it's going to come down.
003.
Yeah. Can it be 007? Jason Gamby announced today he will be retiring finally from baseball
wow.
at the ripe
That's
old
it?
age of 44.
Damn.
Badass.
Yeah. And MLB is looking into shrinking the strike zone. It's kind of shifted and expanded over the last few years. Since 2009 to 2014, it's gone from 435 square inches to 475. And they attribute that to the umpires allowing lower strike calls, like lower balls lower.
Right.
Second
Yeah,
balls.
they've already shrunk the strike zone, so might as well just fucking put it in writing or something.
Yeah, so they need to shrink it some more because way too many strikeouts, not enough balls called.
Yeah, they want more juice without the juice. They want more bombs hit. So they're going to juice the strike zone.
Well, what they're saying is these pitchers are too goddamn good. They don't.
So
need
what?
Gotta
Well,
make the game interesting. I'm okay with it.
If they
Then
shrink
let
the,
them juice.
shrink the strike zone, it's going to be less balls, and I think to make the game a little faster.
I like the way you said that. Less balls.
Emphasis on the balls. I'm for it. I'm for anything that makes baseball a little more exciting.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be definitely more bombs hit, but
Yeah, but hey, Bud Selig's
Okay.
replacement. How about you look into that fucking pitch clock,
right.
please?
I'd rather see juicing though. I'd like to see 70,
give a shit about it.
70 home run years again.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. They did that for a couple years.
The
years
pitch
ago,
clock?
the pitch clock.
Well,
yeah.
they talked about it again a year or two ago, and then it never came to fruition.
Yeah, and this could have been like late 70s, early 80s. But you had from the
That's the players
from the time the catcher
Yeah.
threw the ball back to the pitcher, he had 30 seconds to make a pitch.
That's how it should be.
And they just did away with that for some reason.
Yeah, and that
Look, they're fans of Karl Malone's free throw shooting, so they need their time, all right?
Shit.
apparently, Jesus,
They
we don't
talk to
have all
themselves
day.
and
There's a lot
everything.
of things they could do to make baseball go faster, more exciting.
Yeah, please do all of them. And finally, there's a legal battle ensuing right now over Mr. Cubs, Ernie Banks' ashes. He had stated in his will that he wanted his caretaker, who was his nurse person, to spread the ashes over Wrigley Stadium. His wife, of course, says that would cause her great emotional distraught, and she's now suing to make sure that doesn't happen.
Dumb bitch.
Well, what's she want to do with them?
I don't know, fucking twiddle the twaddle.
And what I read was that his body's supposed to be buried somewhere, apparently, but his body's not actually there. and it's somewhere, but they
Can't
don't
be
know
if
where.
he has ash.
Well, they have ashes.
They couldn't confirm what exactly was going on
This is a conspiracy.
because his body is apparently buried somewhere, but he's ashes all of a sudden,
Ashes to ashes.
and they want to spread it at Wrigley, but she won't let him.
Yeah.
It's dumb. It's in the wheel. Let it be done.
It is in the wheel.
Yeah.